Alright guys, it's BLM here. We are back with kind of a new Let's Play, we've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn New Game Plus for the last couple days here, but now we are ready to start the Frozen Wilds, which I've never played before. I'm really excited to start it. So let's do it. We will be doing everything in the Frozen Wilds, or at least most things. Like, everything that I feel like is reasonable. If there's, like, hunting grounds and stuff, I don't know if I'm going to do the hunting grounds. But we'll do all the side quests, we'll do all the errands, we'll do the cauldron, we'll do all the tall necks. Obviously, we'll do the main story. We'll do everything that I will reasonably feel like is worth doing, essentially. That made no sense what I just said, but whatever. So let's do it. Let's start the Frozen Wilds. We're heading over there now. Alright. Yeah, I planned on getting this started last night, but obviously I've talked about this in the last few episodes of the New Game Plus, where shit happened and I wasn't able to get a start on it, but we're doing it now. I mean, we did finish all the tall necks in the main game, and all of the cauldrons, which I feel like are the two most important, like, side stuff. Again, there's side missions and everything, but it's like, we're not going to do those on this playthrough. We might do them on a replay we do in the future, eventually, but yeah, for Frozen Wilds, though, we will be doing them. So, let's go. Let's start this.
Betrayal. By my own blood. I was meant to go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds with real hunters. Then the rumors began. New machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go. Says there's too much danger for a noble scion.
Do you always do what your father tells you?
Yes. Of course.
So how do we start this?
Hunting in the Banuk Wilds. Do you mean Banur?
Oh, no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up. It's a place they call the Cut.
Yeah, that's the name of the area we're going to.
You know.
The war?
But now it makes for excellent hunting. There's a pass through the northeastern mountains.
Yeah, it's past the Grave Horde, right?
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it. My father doesn't even
So yeah,
He only heard
since I last
whispers
recorded,
and
some
sun
interesting
And
news
the
came out
evil
about
miasma?
Assassin's Creed
Who knows
Odyssey.
what those tent-dwelling savages can say?
Really interesting news, in my opinion.
I just want to be honest,
Their season pass
honestly.
got laid
Why
out.
even give me a sword
And
for my 16th year? What's a sword
I
for?
think
Not for brandishing.
I think there's a possibility I actually pick up the season pass. I usually don't. I've
you
actually
ever
never
actually
bought a
hunted
season pass
machines?
before because I'm not a fan of season passes. But it seems like what they're doing with Odyssey seems pretty good. It's $40, and it comes with the 2 DLCs.
I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
What's also interesting that they're splitting the
beyond the
DLCs into
Grave Horde, past
episodes,
the
which I mean
Northeastern
they've done in the
Mountains.
past with like Tyranny of King Washington, but obviously this is kind of a different thing where it's like I mean it's an idea that I've talked about on this channel before, where I thought that this was always a good idea, but I don't know why games don't really do it as often. Is like obviously there's okay, Into the Frozen Wilds, so I take it as that's the quest. Why is it listed as a side quest though? I don't like that. But whatever, let's do it. But this idea of an open world RPG in a similar sense of like something like The Witcher, but you make it episodic. Like that's something that hasn't really been done yet. Obviously they're doing it with the DLC for Assassin's Creed Odyssey now, but I think it would be interesting to see a main game, like a big, like an actual game done that way, not just the DLC. But where like, I mean essentially it's just like expansions, but with the entire like, I mean, it's essentially just a modified version of expansions, but with obviously the base game being smaller. So I guess it's really not that much different. But either way, it's an idea that I think would be interesting if a company ever did implement it. But yeah, they're doing 3 episodes for each of the DLCs, which one of them is going to be The Legend of the First Blade, which is going to be about the first user of the Hidden Blade, which according to canon, it's Darius, but it seems like they're changing that up, but whatever, who fucking cares? Maybe, I don't know, it might be Darius too, I don't know, whatever. And then, you have the, second DLC, which is going to be about Atlantis, which that's interesting. Which I'll definitely be picking those up. I don't know how much they're going to cost. I'm going to assume it's going to cost around $20 each total, like for all 3 episodes. But I don't know, it's going to be weird how they do the pricing. like how much is each episode gonna be? That's the thing, like I'm thinking of actually buying the season pass because I feel like it might actually be worth it this time. Because last time with Origins, it was not worth it. Like that's why I didn't buy it, and I was really happy when it came because the season pass was $40, but you could buy both DLCs for 30. So essentially you're spending $10 on just gear, essentially, which is a ripoff. But here, with these DLCs, they seem to be bigger DLCs. Obviously, they're 3 episodes each, so I'm assuming they're going to be $20 each. But the big thing about this thing that I was surprised that they're doing this. I'm not surprised that they're. Oh wait, silence.
The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
Which again, this takes place in the middle of the story, which I don't particularly like. That's why I was so hesitant about getting the Frozen Wilds, and that's why I didn't get it until now, when the complete edition was on sale for $15.
So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
Okay.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Okay. But the more interesting thing about the Season Pass is that it comes with the remaster of Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed Liberations. That's more interesting to me about the Season Pass, because like without that I would still probably buy them individually because I'm going to assume they're going to cost $40 individually. But with the Season Pass it also comes with these remasters, which is really awesome. And yeah, I've been talking about this for a while, that I think it was pretty obvious that Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be remastered at some point. I did not expect it to be bundled in with the Season Pass of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Mind you, they're also releasing it individually. But when they release it individually, I'm going to assume it's going to be around $30, right? Like, mind you, the remaster, as I said, is coming with Liberations, coming with all the DLC, so it's coming with the Benedict Arnold and stuff, and it's coming with Tyranny of King Washington. So it's like, the thing about it is there going to be a physical copy? Because there wasn't one for Rogue. I mean, there was one for Rogue only released in Europe, and I actually bought it. But but it seems like they're not super keen on releasing physical copies of these remasters. So if there's not going to be a physical copy of the AC3 remaster, I feel like I might as well get the Season Pass then, because I feel like it would be worth it at that point. So that's what my thought process is right now. I'm thinking I might get it. So this is a new machine, isn't it? Either that or they just added fire to an old machine. I don't... Oh, that... Holy shit, that gives us a lot of XP. Yeah, this is a new machine. Okay. Yeah, because what, there are 3 or 4 new machines, I believe, in the Frozen Wilds? Something like that. Okay. So yeah, I believe this DLC, I think they said that you're supposed to be playing it at level 30, which is interesting because we are level, 55. But we'll see how this goes. Where are we going? We're heading up there. It's like, how do we get there? I don't see any handholds. Oh, there's one right fucking there. Okay. But yeah, like coming with AC3 and AC Liberation, that really makes me want to pick it up. Again, if there's no physical copy, I feel like 100% I'm buying the Season Pass. But if there is a physical copy, I want to buy the physical copy. But I don't know. I might just buy the Season Pass anyway, and then if there's a physical copy, maybe eventually down the line, I might just pick up a physical copy as well. I don't know, we'll see. I think that's really interesting that they're doing this. Like, again, I'm not shocked at all that they're remastering AC3 with Liberation. I think that was pretty obvious it was going to happen at some point. The thing I am surprised by is them bundling it with the Season Pass, and that's really awesome. And I think this gives me, like, I would be shocked if by a year from now if there's not an announced remaster of Assassin's Creed 1. Because that's the only main series Assassin's Creed game that is not on PS4 and Xbox One at this point. Mind you, obviously Xbox One has backwards compatibility, but yeah, that's the only main series Assassin's Creed game you cannot play on PS4 right now, is Assassin's Creed 1. There we go, Frozen Wilds. So yeah, I would be shocked if by a year from now, Assassin's Creed 1 is not getting remastered.
You sure you'll be warm enough
I
on
feel
the
like that's probably what they're gonna do to take the
I've worked up a
spot
sweat from the
of
climb.
an Assassin's Creed game next year, especially because they've already said that there's no Assassin's Creed game in 2019. Actually, they said what they said specifically is that there is no.
Not that you'll stay long.
Didn't they say there was like no? I forgot the phrasing of it, but essentially they said there's no main series Assassin's Creed game in 2019. Like no new main series Assassin's Creed game, essentially. But obviously we already know that AC3 remaster is coming out in 2019, so it's like, why not Assassin's Creed 1 as well? I do think it will probably happen. Like, I'll be if it doesn't. Mind you, how much of a remaster it is, who knows? But we will see. Yeah, I'm really high on this season pass. Because again, like, I'm pretty sure like AC3, like AC Rogue came out $30. So it's like AC3 with Liberation is probably going to be around the same price. If not even more. So the fact that they're including that in a season pass, that's going to cost $40. That's a pretty good price. See, I do think I will be picking up the season pass, which kind of makes me want to just pick up the gold edition now, though. Because I am picking up the base game, like I'm picking up the standard edition. Mainly because the deluxe edition only didn't come with anything new. Like, I mean, it came with like outfits and stuff, which I don't care about. But now the gold edition comes with, like, as I said, AC3 and whatever else. I feel like I'm more apt to get the gold edition. But I don't know. We'll see. I do have it pre-ordered already, though, for the base edition for $50 because Amazon had their 20% off or whatever it was, 15, 20% off or whatever discount Amazon Prime had. Essentially, it's $51, I believe, with free shipping and everything. So I don't know if I'll switch it up or not. But yeah. Okay, so these are new things, right? Or are these just Stormbirds? They're probably new, right? Ooh. Is that supposed to happen? I take it so, considering no one's freaking out. Why does this seem like the end of the story? Really? Could he have more armor on?
Your grief, my hunters. And kill it.
Aratak?
For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they marched their Warwick up there.
I really like the names
them
they
get
give to all these
slaughtered by
places.
machines.
That's something
Gonna
I mean,
reinvent
obviously they're
it.
like sort of like
Crazy might have
primitive
gone with
names
it.
where it's like
But no.
Devil's
He is
Thirst. Like
big
it's always like
Orator, gearing them
sort of
up
like
to do it
ominous
all.
name with apostrophe s at the end, and ooh, what's all this stuff? Okay, and then
What is it
also
about
like
Banuki you can't
another
make
like
sense
just kind of ominous word, I guess.
Everything
Like Devil's
tests
Thirst,
you.
like
Hardship
Maker's
to
End.
endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice. A place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave.
Oh, are we gonna learn more about Silence in this DLC?
Enclave.
All the most
Because I do know,
important
from what I've
shamans together
from what
in
I've heard
Banuk
about
from
this,
time to
it
time
does
to keep us
add more
abreast of
stuff to
multiple
Horizon Zero Dawn's story,
No idea
but
how
it
they all fit
doesn't,
into one tent without those
like,
crazy
it gives you
headmisters
more
getting locked
background
up
on
each other.
things. So are we gonna learn about more about
Array's been to that shit.
Silence in this? I
But when I
wonder.
asked her what it's like,
That would be
she
interesting.
just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Okay.
And
There's a lot of
Ourea is the
things
one who
here.
spoke about this Damon.
That's right. Told Aratak
Yeah,
and
today's the
others
double
that he
eviction on
lives
Big
up in
Brother as well. That
Underground.
should be some fun.
They believe it.
So many
But you don't.
possibilities.
I don't know.
With more than likely
what
Brett and
Array
Angela
found.
being the
Shaman's
two
not gonna
people
talk
that
to an
could go,
outlaw.
but I mean, there's still chances for Sam to go. There's chances for JC and Casey to go. Again, I don't feel like Tyler's really in any danger. I feel like there's no scenario where Tyler goes home, but still, it'll be a fun night. Because after this, it's pretty much the end game. I mean, it's already near the end game, but it's like
Is
after this,
Aratak a
there's
renowned warrior
only
around
2
you?
weeks left. There's only 5 people left after tonight. With 2 more people going home this next week. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the end of the
But
game.
when he and Araya came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Okay.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, because this is the first time playing the game, I will be listening to all the
You don't
dialogue
get
and
born into
everything.
these things. They hold trials.
Yeah, I want to experience
Prove your
everything
best at
this DLC
something
has to
and you
offer, pretty much.
get place. Somewhere it's come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory. Banur.
Yeah, I probably
Just a
won't
bunch
record
of the
too much right
biggest
now. Probably only like
swears.
2
I'm not sure if
episodes,
I'm
maybe
less
3.
confused or more confused.
I have class again later today, so that's gonna be
But
fun.
Here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Okay.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said.
Oh yeah, I got my grade for my drawing project that I talked about in the previous episodes that sucked really bad. I actually got an 84. I'm pretty happy with that. Because, yeah, mine was complete shit. And for me to get an 84, I'm fine with that. And yeah, I just need to see in the class. Like, I don't fucking give a shit about this class. Like, I had to take 2 drawing classes to get my degree. And, which, I mean, I'm in web design, but to get the web design degree, I need to take a intermediate graphic design course, which to take that course I need to do drawing courses, which again, graphic design I can do. Drawing on paper and everything, that's something I cannot do. So, and I need to get C's in these classes. So it's like, as long as I get a C in these classes, I don't really care. Like, my GPA is at the point where it's like, it's going to stay around the same place anyway. Again, I'm really like I'm a senior, so I mean,
Independent. Look for
there's not
Headlong.
really much you can really change unless I like just get straight Fs or something. Like I mean, I pretty much have like slightly above a 3.0, so it's like it's not really gonna change that much. What do I don't even know what I have, to be honest. I haven't checked it in forever. I think it's around like a 3.2 or something. I don't know.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice.
Something I would like to know though is where are we in this world? Because obviously this is Earth.
Sudden attacks in the snow.
So it's like where on Earth are we? Like I mean, we're in the United States. We know that
Definitely interested.
because
Thanks for the talk, Bergrund.
Don't mention
what there was the U.S. Robot Command or whatever, right, in the main map. Actually, let's check the main map. Okay, so there's 2 quests here, so we'll probably go ahead and activate those as well. But yeah, like one of these is U.S. like which one is it? Oh, I forgot we filtered stuff. Yeah, we need to turn the filters back on. Shit. Oh wait, there was one more. Shit, this one. Okay, yeah, this one right here, right? No, that's Zero Dawn. Which one's the Robot Command stuff? I'm just wasting time at this point. Fuck. Yeah, one of these though is U.S. Robot Command. Right? Or was that Zero Dawn? Maybe that was, I don't know. One of these though is, and okay, whatever. Hey, I'm just wasting time now. But actually, let's check what's on the map. Okay, so there's only one tall neck, it looks like. So what we're gonna do? Oh, what is this? Is that just like a? I don't know what that is. All right, let's go start these new quests too.
Maybe worth a shot.
Like not actually start them, but like activate them so that they're on our map thing. Not map, but whatever it is. Fuck it. Okay.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes.
Wait, I just realized, like, is Into the Frozen Wilds done with? I didn't even pay attention. I think we're still in the middle of that quest too, right?
The drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was. Till it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones.
But yeah, as I said, I will be buying Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation when that comes out. We'll probably be playing those on the channel at that point, which will be interesting.
But our battles
Again, we're getting closer and closer to the point where we could just play every Assassin's Creed game in a row on PS4, which would be really cool. Again, once Assassin's Creed 1 comes out, that'll be really fun to do. Just do a straight marathon of the entire franchise. Again, it'll be possible at that point. But I mean, obviously that probably will be happening for another year. And also, who the fuck knows if I'll still be doing this channel in a year.
I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is
Yeah,
this
naming
place?
these episodes is
I'll have a
going to
look if I'm
be
in the
kind of
area.
tough, isn't it?
Just
That's something I
northwest of
forgot
here.
about.
Look all your
Because it's kind of been a while since I've actually had to actually name
The
episodes.
floodwaters aren't going
In terms of like
That's
actually
when I
putting the
said
mission
that
titles in the
it's
names. Actually, no, that's not true. Actually, I forgot about Tomb Raider. It was that way.
deep in.
But either way, okay. So we have all this shit. The thing is, okay, so it still doesn't come up as the main quest. I really don't like that. I wish it would. So it's like it's just gonna call themselves. They're just gonna call themselves side quests. I really don't like that. And also, how do you distinguish the Frozen Wilds ones from the other ones? I wish it would do that. That's really annoying that it doesn't. Okay, so we did finish Into the Frozen Wilds. Okay. Cool. So there was one more side quest in this area, right? There's this one here. Actually, what is this? That's just a merchant? Let's go see what it has, because why is it blue? Huh. I don't know. Nothing too great. I mean, it just seems like stuff that I don't really care about. So yeah, let's just go. And let's put that on the marker. And I think after this we'll go ahead and do a the tall neck in the area, just to open up the map. So there's only one tall neck though. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought there would be a couple, but fine. Actually, you probably only need one tall neck, really, I guess.
If I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed.
Oh no! I wanted to do the other. Oh no! Shit! It took away the optional talking to. Oh no! Oh well,
Outlander,
I don't care enough to be honest.
Wait a moment, that weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal. The
Wait, so I don't.
stone in the
Okay,
metal.
wait.
But it could be improved upon.
So she's implying that she has Silence Lance, right? The thing about this is that you can play this before the ending of Horizon Zero Dawn. So it's like, how's that make sense? Did they record multiple things here?
Find a bird.
I don't know, whatever.
Hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Okay. So that's just an errand. So yeah, we'll go for the tall neck right now. I think that's the smarter thing to do. What is this? This is it's another like village sort of thing, right? Holy shit, that one's far away. Yeah, we'll do the tall neck just so we can open up the map. I feel that's like the smart thing to do right now. So let's go.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
So far this area is kind of just like okay. It doesn't really look that great. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, just looks more of the same, really. Just with cold sort of shit around, like with snow and everything. I love like cold shit.
I get it.
Yeah, kinda. Okay. I want to avoid doing anything with the actual mission, so I'm trying to get out of the way so it doesn't accidentally start anything. Where's the tall neck?
What did it take to knock one of those over?
Okay, let's do it.
What's the last?
Well, let's actually go ahead and do that. Wait, so tall neck's dead? How far is we? We're 28 minutes.
The scavengers have just gotten started.
Oh, kill them. Oh, we're supposed to kill them. Oh, we didn't get a lot of XP from that. Shit. Ah, shit. There we go. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna bother putting like the tall necks and stuff like that in the episode title, because it's like, I don't know, is it really worth it? Shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, so is this where Silence is from, though? Is that why there's like so much talk of Silence here? Oh shit. How are we getting injured? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Well, what we should do is switch to this. Why do we have so few arrows? I take it it's because of the cauldron fight that we did. Well, let's go across, I guess. Ah, fuck. There we go. How's it not dead yet? There we go.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back.
Oh, fuck off. Really? Okay, so they made this more difficult, didn't they? I guess that makes sense since there's only one of them, but they make it more difficult. But we'll go ahead and do this in the next episode. So yeah, next episode we'll go ahead and do the tall neck, but for now, thank you for watching.